Hi, everybody. So I was going to do a celebrity birthday today, but it's my birthday. So I decided to give you a closer look at my numbers and teach you how to calculate your own numbers. So let's go. So this is Lori. I'm Lori from Numerology with Lori. And if you're so inclined, please like and subscribe. And of course, that's assuming that you haven't already. So yeah, I'd be very happy to receive that. So thanks so much. So I want to just give you some information on my particular birthday. So, as you can see, what I did was I calculated the numbers of Lori Jean Manning and I brought them all down so that you could see. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is working very well. So you can see that the L is a 3, the 0 is a 6, the R is a P, or 9, and the I is a 9, and so forth. So I think you can probably get all this in the reference videos that I provided you based on the numbers and the letters. So you can see here that what I did was I went across and I calculated my destiny number using all of the letters across. So I got this top number, which is they all add to 21, and 2 plus 1 equals 3. So my destiny is a 3, which is about joy of living. And it's so interesting because this has given me some further insight. Even though I did this years ago and it gave me a lot of insight then, it pays to continue to review your life path and your numbers, because what happens is that you get new insights each time, which I find really, really interesting. So yeah, so after that, I calculated my personality number, and this is how other people see me. So I find it very interesting that they see me as an 8, because an 8, so that's just the numbers, that's the letters going across that are not vowels, with all the consonants across in Lori Jean Manning, which Lori Jean Manning, by the way, is the name that was on my birth certificate. So that's just, giving you all that insight. So the fact of the matter is people see me as an 8, because the personality is a 17. All those letters add up to 17, and the 1 plus 7 equals 8. I find that fascinating because I don't feel as powerful as I come off, which is interesting to me. And I have heard before from others that I don't know what I have, that I can't explain it. But you know what? I'm okay with that because I like being the person that I am. So if I come across to you as an 8, that's cool. But I don't think of myself that way. But anyway, so then the soul number is what was interesting. The soul number are just the vowels in this name. So Lori Manning Bolus, you can see the vowels play out there. And what's interesting about the soul number is that it's a 13-4. I knew this, but I don't think I wanted to look at it. So the 13 is a karmic number. So I had to do some more research. Of course, I know what the karmic number means, but it's like, I really want to see this because is this really me? And of course, I am in my 60s, so taking a look at my life isn't as difficult as if I was, say, 25 and thought, I've got years to take a look at this, you know? So the 13 is about the 13-4 is significant in that the 4 is about following a process, and the 1-3 is about being lazy and not wanting to be like putting my burden elsewhere, which is interesting. And I have spent a lot of time in this lifetime overcoming that, learning to stand on my own 2 feet, being a person. Oh gosh, I got chills just thinking about that. So I think that spirit might be here. Um, I feel like I've been given this opportunity this lifetime to really overcome that laziness and to understand that it's up to me to keep working on things. Um, yeah, so that 13.4 is really standing out to me right now. But that's what I wanted to share with you. So I also wanted to talk a little bit about my life path. So my life path numbers are my birthday, which is today, 4/28, 1958. And so that all that across adds up to a 3710. Now keep in mind when I do numbers, birth date numbers, I add them up two ways. So I add them all the way across, which gives me a larger number, and I add the individual cycles. So the month, the day, the year. I add each of those up separately, calculate it out to if it's a two-digit number, I add the numbers together and I get the individual numbers. So for instance, in 1958, it adds up to a 23. So the 3 plus the 2 equals 5. So then I add the 5, the 1, and the 4 together. Did I do it here? Yes, I did. I'm not sure if I did. Let's see it again. Yes, I did. I added the 4, the 1, and the 2, the 4, the 1, and the 5 together, and I got a 10, which I find really fascinating because the 10 is very significant of ending of karma. It's a good karma number. And anyone who has this, I really am pleased to see that they have this. So for me, I'm pleased as well because it means that in my lifetime, I have worked hard at overcoming the karma that is in my soul number, that 13.4. I am getting past that laziness. The same as if you see that number in your numerology reading, it's possible to get through it, to get past it. And just remember that that's where you are in this lifetime. And I just want to tell you one more thing about that. We are very blessed right now to have the universal year, which is 2026. If you add the 2 plus the 2 plus the 6 together, you're going to get a true 10. And understand that that true 10 means that we are all capable of changing any karma that's in our lives. So there's karmic debt, there's karmic lessons. Karmic lessons can just be little nudgy things that enter your life. That they're not as big like karmic debt. It's been said that we pull this from past lives. Karmic debt is in your life right now. And it's just things that you need to work on, things that will come up occasionally. You would find these in the missing numbers of your birth year. So I have 3 1s. I have no 2s. So one of the things that I need to work on, and this is making me laugh because it's so darn true, is relationships. So I've concentrated on my relationships with family, with my children. I don't I just don't worry about other relationships. Friends, yes, yes, I'm concerned with them. But yeah, so I have 1 3, 1 4, 5 5s, which means that the fives are very dominant in for me. I love freedom. I love adventure, especially as a younger person. Not to say I don't still, but the adventure is a little bit less intense today. I have 1 6, which is interesting. I have been married I'm sorry, I have been married 2 times. So there is a tendency in me to want to be in a relationship, but I'm okay without that, which is important to know. And again, if you add up all the numbers in your birth date rather, that were on the name on your birth certificate, so that name, and if you just do a running list of 1 through 9 and see how many numbers are in your name, if there's a 0 there, like for instance, I have 0 2s, I also have 0 8, so I have to learn to deal with money a little bit better, handling Which also is fascinating that my personality number is an 8 because that's how people see me, but yet there's none of these numbers in my birth certificate name. Interesting, isn't it? That I come across that way, but there's nothing really there for me. I have to learn to take care of my money situation, my business situation, anything related to power control. I tend to be a person who gives away my power too easily. So that's something that I'm learning to change. I do have three nines, however, which makes me a person that doesn't have as much issue with starting a project because of the ones in my name and in my numbers. And also the nines, with the three nines, it represents me being able to end projects and things in my life. So right now I am I just ended my relationship with my job, which I loved, but I reached a point where I knew it was time to retire, and that's what I did. But I knew that I also wanted to start my numerology, and that's where I'm at right now. So, yes, I've always done it. I've done it for 25 years. I've helped people, to learn to live their life correctly or differently, should I say. There's no such thing as correct. Um, but I didn't do it as a business per se. And now I'm doing a full-time numerology business. I'm doing full-time helping people to learn where they want to go in their life, which I find really fascinating. So that's a little bit about the numerology that brought us together here today. That's a little bit about it. If you would like to know more, please feel free to reach out to me. My email address is lmanningbolus, BOLIS 37 at gmail.com. Or you can go on to my website, which is Lori Intuitive Numerologist.com. So, and there's a form in there that will help you to figure out a way to contact me or to ask me the different tiers about the different tiers or to kind of express where you want to be. So, thank you very much. Happy birthday to me. I'm excited. And if anybody else has a 428 birthday, happy birthday to you as well. Thank you.